the voices to everybody who is watching from wherever you're watching. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And as you can see, we have beautiful Paone Lah, who is already in our virtual set. And I want everybody to give a warm welcome to her. Paone Lah is an entrepreneur, founder of Skilled Traders based in Senapati District in Manipur, working with the vision and mission to generate income and employment, especially for the youth and women. Skilled traders are into manufacturing, handloom, handicraft products, beauty and wellness services, and providing training. So today in our People of Manipur series, we are going to learn a little bit about Paone Lah, what she does. And I am so happy because you are our first guest from Senapati. So with that, a big, big, big welcome, Paone Lah, to our show.
Yeah, hello, thank you. Thank you so much for taking me to your show. And yeah, thank you so much once again.
Yeah, so we know all about your good work, but I'd love to hear about yourself more from your side, about your childhood, and if you can share a little bit about Senapati, would love to visit. Tell us more about your place, and yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, my name is Paone, as I've mentioned before. My name is Paone, and I'm from Lai Village. Lai Village is one of the most beautiful is Nagaland, east is Manipur, and southwest also Nagaland. So at the border of Manipur, Nagaland, and part of Burma. So I'm from that village, one of the most cornermost village in Manipur, and one of the most beautiful village. You should visit one day my village. It's one of the best, most beautiful village. And yeah, I am my occupation as an entrepreneur. I married to S.N. Johnson. That is, he's a social worker, and I have 5 children. And that's all about myself, I should say.
Yeah, so you are a mom of 5 children, and I know you are very young. So tell us about your children. How old are they? What do they do?
My children, the first one is I adopted a daughter. I adopted a girl child. She is 13 years now in class 6. And my first daughter, which I gave birth, the first child is in class 1. She is 7 years now. And another one is 5 years and 3 years. And the last one is just 3 months.
Oh! So you can see for all our listeners, finding the voices is very focused on, high achievers like Paone Lah. You can see a beautiful mother of 5, and yet she's achieving and pursuing, her career, her work in founding Skilled Traders. So tell us about Skilled Traders, and I've seen all the beautiful products, and tell us more on how you started it and what it encompasses.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Before I get into that, let me share a little more things about my childhood. Is that okay?
Yes, would love to.
I miss out. Uh, I I I was born to what to say, 100% illiterate parents. My parents are both my mom and dad are 100% illiterate. So my first day to school was as a substitute of my brother, my younger brother,
Oh.
and I'm the first child of among 6 siblings. So my first day to school was as a substitute, and the next year my parents allowed me to go to school with my youngest brother on my back, and the school bag in front, and I have to walk kilometers for school. That's how I came out, and I have a big desire of education. So my parents education. And I would like to say thanks to my parents for letting me achieve my dreams. That is education. The education become the wins of my life. That's the wins of my life, I should say. And now I got married and I got 5 children. And when I got married, and I give birth to my first child, my husband busy in her own work, and I become a mom, and I become just like a babysitter. And so I was so confused what I supposed to do. My sister, my younger sister, she did her beautician from Pivot Point International School, beauty school, that is from Chennai, and she was staying there. So we call her back home, and that's how we start a parlor. We start a small parlor in 2014, and my sister's looking after the parlor, and in the meantime I look after the cosmetics and accessories part. We also attach with orchid cosmetics and accessories. So I was looking after the cosmetics and accessories shop as a mom, as a just like a babysitter, just like a shopkeeper. And in the meantime I was in the meantime, when there is no customers, whenever I get little free time, I used to make hair rubbers, hair bands for school children's, or I got it. Why not we make something by our own? Why should we purchase everything from others? So I start. That's how I got a. When I was looking after the orchid beauties, cosmetics and accessory shops, I start making small things. So that's how I got an idea to start making manufacturing sector. So that's how I start. And I was uh, like I was a bright student, I should say. um, I miss out the points where I studied. So I did my primary school from my village, and after that I moved to Kundrapam Public School, that is in Pangai. I hope everyone know. I did my high school from Kundrapam Public School, Pangai, and then I did my um, graduation from Dimapur Texo College, and after that I moved to Chennai for my master degree, and also I worked in the Sutherland Global Services. After yeah, that's how I did. And after I came back, and after I become a mom, I become just like a babysitter and just like a baby, but just like a shopkeeper. So people's expectation, I was, as I've said, that I was a bright student, I should say. So people's expectation was to get a people expect me to get a good job, pressure all the time by my parents, relatives, and friends. Everyone encouraged me to pressure me to get a job. We should get a job, and the inner what I have inside is quite opposite from them. What I need is I don't want to chase for a job, but I want to be a job creator. I want to create jobs. That's what inside me. So the what they feel and what I feel inside is quite different. So there were so much criticism, and as I have didn't meet the expectations of my relatives or my parents, a lot of criticism, so many things happen. So that's when people criticize me, and when everything against thing against for what I'm doing. That's not the end. That's not the end of my dreams. But that's the eye-opening point for me, because from there I try to find out the reality. Uh, I convert all the positive and negative, convert uh, criticism into positive positive things, I should say. From there I start finding from there I start finding the reason. I start finding out the real problems of the society, and I start finding out the real problems of every individual or every nation. So this day, I should say. Yeah.
Thank
So
you. Thank you for
chat.
sharing such a beautiful story of how you started. So I know you might be having more to share, but just to ask a couple of questions in between. You mentioned that you are the eldest child in your family. And yet
Yes.
you also mentioned that you went to school as a substitute for your brother. What does that mean? Like, does that mean like your brother was sent to school first before you?
I see. Being a girl child, being what to say, as talk about my village was at the corner most of Manipur. So, being brought up from a very backward area, always, and we do have a mentality like
Yes.
boys child should first get the what to say privilege. I kind of like that, right?
Right.
So yeah, all my in my what to say in my times, I should say, all the boy child were go to school, and the girl child have to look after the siblings and look after the household chores like that. So
Yes.
my younger brother got the privilege to go to school, but I have to look after my siblings at homes. That's why I always my brother to go to school in place of my brother. So I was happily went to school, and I went to school for 3 days. Everybody laughed at me, but I still love it because that's the first day of that's the first day to school in my life, and yeah, I I
Yeah.
really I
No,
really love it.
thank you for sharing this, right? Because many people in Manipur, amongst our community, we have this feeling when we go out to India that, oh, no, 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 our community does not, have any, like everybody treats boys and girl different, equally. Yes, in some places, but also know, right? Like as you are
Mm.
sharing, it is there. And I thank you for sharing that because it is going to empower more people who are watching that, we should have equal opportunity for both a girl child or a boy child. And I'm so glad that you went, more so from your own initiative and your will to learn. And I'm sure that seeing you, that has seeing your interest in learning and going to school that has allowed you to be educated even at such a young time, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, yeah.
should say I would like to convey the message that if there is will, there is
Yeah,
always way.
because if you didn't have that attention, if you didn't have that um, will at that time, and also the interest, the word I was looking was for interest. If you didn't have that interest, then your parents would not have, would have thought, oh no, she's not interested in studies, and would have given the opportunity only to the boys in your family. But you had that interest and you had that will, and hence you you fought for the opportunity. That's what I would say. So yeah, thank you for sharing that lovely story.
It's,
Also, you mentioned you
it's,
walked, like how many kilometers did you say you walked?
it's like more than kilometers.
Yeah.
Um, and in the first, yeah, I went to school in place of my brother, and the next year I was allowed to go to school with my youngest brother on my back,
Yeah.
walk kilometers, more than 1 kilometer, I should say. And as I have the willpower to get education, I don't have, I never recognize the pen, and I
Yeah.
never recognize the shyness, what you say. If when I go to school as a substitute, everybody laugh at me, everybody's mock at me like she's going to school in substitute of his brother, and all the villagers make fun of me. But since I have the interest, I don't bother about what people say, and I don't bother about what people feel. So I should say, if we have the will, we have the there is always way. So right
Yes.
now also, whatever I'm doing and whatever we are doing, if we have the real interest, there will be lots of ups and downs. There will be a lot of problems on the way, but there will be a lot of pains, but surely if we have the zeal, if we have the interest, if we have the will, surely one day or other day we will success. That's what I want to say.
Yes, definitely. And then you also spoke about, you got your education, right? And then you got married and you got five beautiful children. And after that, as the inner voice of a woman telling you that, you can do more than just beyond, watching children and taking care of the household, which many people expect, but also your family, when they expected you to, if you pursue something, they expected you to probably do a government job or something to that effect, but you chose in your mind that no, I want to be a job creator, I want to do something of my own, and you fought what you wanted. And I really wanted to appreciate and highlight that, right? And because of that grit and consistency in your fight, you have created what you have wanted, giving employment to others now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah. That's all about. We do have all. We all. What to say? Right now, the condition of Manipur, especially in Manipur, everybody talk about. What to say? Everybody talk about government job. You should get a government job, and all the government job holders, they used to have the high platform. We should say, they get a better respect in society. We should say, but we should treat all the job equally. No work is small. No work
yes.
is small, I should say. We should have the dignity of labor. I work as a cobbler in the
Yeah.
Senapati Bazaar last year. That doesn't mean that I want to make myself famous, but I want to make myself equally with to spread the message and to set a good example that we should take up all the small work. I work as a cobbler. And three people have replaced and doing the cobbler job now. Mostly the cobbler people are from the mainland. We used to call them Mayang.
Mhm.
Mostly they used to take up by the people from the mainland, but people in Manipur we find very we consider them as low class, or we consider them those job as what I say. We make fun of those job, but we should not make fun of any job. We should treat all the job equally, and government job is not the only job. Uh, and because of chasing or because of targeting only the government job, corruption has increased, I should say. People are throwing money to get government job, and bribing and corruption everywhere, but uh, we should not target only government job. That's the difference between others, and that's the difference inside me. So we have what to say, people criticize a lot about me also, because their expectation and my willpower is quite different. So but I should say that all the jobs should be equally respect. Like I say, work is worship. So we should not be ashamed of doing any kind of work, but we should be ashamed of what I say. We should be ashamed of stealing, or we should be ashamed of bribing, or we should be ashamed of corruption. But we should not be ashamed of doing any small work, or we should not be ashamed of doing any kind of work, I should say.
Yeah, definitely. Love your thoughts, and we need more people like you to come out and speak out and set example, right? The example what you have given about being a cobbler, like, it is true. Like in Manipur, many people look down on profession like that. They don't want to do it. But now, I have seen recently that more people are coming out, having the dignity of any work, right? Having the respect.
Yeah.
And the people, as we are speaking, we are spreading that awareness. And I think, what you are doing and what you're speaking, even with so much of resistance from your village, from people who are close to you, you are following your heart, your inner voice, your will to execute and perform, what you have in your mind. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. All right. So you want to share a little bit about skilled traders and what does it do? What are the products?
All right, all right. I will share a little bit. Business as a shopkeeper, as a doing small things. We become manufacturer now. Uh, as per the demand, we grow. We don't. As per the demand, yeah, we started to grow, and the main target for our business is to solve the economic to solve unemployment problem in our society by creating more job opportunity and to generate income, especially for the youth and for the uh, just give me a moment, I have some.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Yeah. All right. So Paone Lah's screen is frozen, so we'll wait for her to join in again. But as we are waiting, right, to all our listeners who are watching us, um, this is such a great story, right? Like from Manipur, from Senapati, coming out where she was not even given an opportunity to be educated in the first place, but her interest, her willpower has brought her herself to be educated, um, and following her dream, right? Um, yeah, so while we are waiting for her, let me pull up, Skill Trader, which she has founded, and let's explore a little bit of what she does. So this is the Facebook page of Skill Traders. For all who are watching, you can look it up and explore it. And let me expand that a bit. So this is the page, Skill Traders, and you can see that it's an institute of craft and design offering courses. So there are a lot of courses being offered for weaving, tailoring, embroidery, knitting, jewelry and accessory designing, flower and decorative items designing, bamboo and wood designing, beauty and wellness, right? And as he has shared, she is into creating jobs for the people of Manipur. So this is a picture of the beauty salon, Orchid Beauty Salon. Skill trader proprietor speaking to CM Biren Singh for the upgradation and expansion. As you can see, Skill Trader showcased its product on state level Barak Festival. So some of the product you can see over here. These are again some of the product on Lu Ngai Festival in 2019. This is Paone Lah speaking. And look at this. Look at this product. Isn't that beautiful? These are products with Tribes India. And as you can see, the intricate work, the lovely design, the colors. And to all our listeners, I highly encourage that, when we feature people of Manipur and we come to see all this beautiful product, when you think about gift, to people, think about, picking items, picking products which are made by the people of Manipur. That will be our way to support, to support the products. All right, so this would come back to our Thagachari program. So I'm going to wait for Paone Lah to join back for that part. All right, so I see Paone Lah joining back. So I'm going to check the connectivity. Hello, welcome
Hi,
back.
hi, sorry.
Oh, no worries. You're doing fine.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
shall I
we were
continue from?
exploring your Facebook page while we were waiting for you, and we saw some of the products, and we saw the picture of the beauty salon too. So yeah, I'll let you continue and speak about about the details.
All right. I was talking about home-based employees, right?
Yes.
We do have more than 50 weavers and artisans who are working on home base, and also we do. I have registered for 36 of them, I guess, 36 of them for loom upgradation program scheme from government of Manipur. That is, and we are still waiting, eagerly waiting how good it will be if uh, during the lockdown we got a loom so that people can increase their production when people could not travel and when people could not do outside work. How good it would be if we get a loom, and we will keep pursuing to the project manager of Senapati also when we will be getting the loom, when we will be getting the loom. So I also would like to what to share the what to say message here also. We are eagerly waiting for the loom,
Yeah.
which we supposed to get in the Manitax last year, that is in the month of November. But due to Kokomi, something this and that happened, and we could not get on time. And after that, the lockdown happened, this and that happened. But hopefully, we will get it soon, so that we can also help some weavers and artisans to get their PMGEP. We have so far more than 10 beneficiaries have got their PMGP from our through our help. What is it? Through our what is it? Yeah, through our help, we should say. And also we do train the people in different courses, and we have certified more than 100 youths and women, I should say. We have trained people in different field, and also um, we the skilled traders do have a small institution to train people, so we do provide free skill development to the underprivileged people, and also to differently able people. Before we used to call them disabled people, but they should not call as disabled, but they are differently able people. We appreciate every creature. We appreciate and we accept any form of people, I should say. They may be in different shape, but we all are human beings. All have the potential to do in our own way. So we want to we want to what to say we want to promote them also. To we give free training to the disabled people to prove that everybody is precious.
Yes.
So that's why we focus on differently able people, and we used to promote them, and we used to give them free training also. And we skill traders who like to encourage the young, the beautiful people, and we used to take them for fashion show, fashion parade, in any occasion like Bara Festival or like Longani Festival or different kind of festival. We used to take them to stage to promote the young, and in the field of glamorous, we should say, like fashion show. They are so happy, and hope through my effort, I hope one day I will build some modular models from Senapati also. Yeah, we used to take them for fashion show times to times, and that's what we used to do. And also, um, yeah, uh, we do so many things. I don't know what to say, what not to say.
Yeah, no, it's so awesome, right? From one person. See, the vision of finding the voices and why I am so committed to bringing stories like Paone Lah's story is because
Thank you.
one person in Senapati, from being a substitute student in place of her brother, fighting through to get education more out of her interest, and then building her own, right, even to build her own um, skilled traders. There were a lot of resistance because people would expect her to get government job. Not that government job is not bad, but because of her persistence in pursuing what she wants, the numbers, what I'm hearing is you have, like 50 people, right, who are
Yeah,
uh, certified and working and um, for the loom, right, for handloom.
yeah,
And then you have
yeah,
trained 100 youth and women on different other fields to sustain
yeah,
themselves. And this
yeah. That's right.
people includes differently able people, which are so important because I love that
Mm,
people sometimes, treat differently able people in a different way, but here you're giving hope, you're giving inspiration that no, even if, you may have some, you know, incapability in some way, you could perform in other ways. Like, so I love
yeah,
that. So thank you
exactly.
so much. It's like the impact. And
Yeah,
also, you mentioned that um, there are 36 people who are waiting in Senapati for the loom upgradation, which was supposed to have been delivered November of last year.
yeah, that's right.
Right. So
During
I
the man
hope
attacks.
So I hope that our policymakers
Mm,
are listening to our show, and I know that there are a lot of issues now. But to Paone Lah's
mm,
point, it is the time of COVID, it is the lockdown, and people are at home, and this is such a great opportunity for people to be using that time, to be creating more
exactly.
beautiful uh, clothes out of the loom, and which could be marketed in the future and could be a great source of income. Thank you so much. That is so lovely you have put it, and I'm so proud of you. And
Yeah, yeah,
to all the listeners in Senapati and also in other places, in other village in Manipur, see how your belief can take you, and even if you get criticism or resistance on your way, to keep following, right? Love that.
yeah. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, I would like to thanks my husband for this.
Yeah.
We usually when a woman get married, uh, my parents give me the wings, that is the education. My parents have allowed me to pursue my dreams, that is education. I got the wings. But if without my husband's support, or if without my husband's uh, permission, I will not be able to chase my dreams. But uh, right now, by seeing the conditions of Manipur, we should say in the context of Manipur, women are, what to say, usually sit at home. They should look after the household things, and men should go out and work. We have something like that. But I would like to say that we women should not put ourselves down, and we should support our husband by what to say, in financially, morally, in all the angles, from all the angles. I would like to encourage all the moms, or like the what to say, so we used to call them, we used to call housewife. Most of the women are called housewives. So I would like to encourage all the ladies, and not only ladies, try to earn the respect, and uh, try to be independent financially. I feel so happy when I earn something that I able to buy something from my own pocket, from my own sweat, which I earn by myself, and I could able to purchase some some sweets, like some Kinder Joy for my children, and they happily accept what I give, and they're happily waiting for my coming, and they're happily receive me, and I could able to give the little things that from my sweat. That makes me so proud, and that make me very happy. Yeah, and I would like to encourage to all the women, we should support our husband, not only morally, or not only his clothing, the household, but we should uh, in financial also, we should support them. We should not always depend on our husband, but we should earn, we should be try to be independent financially. And in the Manipur context, like a woman who work out much, they used to be criticized, and they used to be say, she's going there, she's doing this and that. We used to be criticized, but I would like to say to all the men that please give the freedom to all the women. Give the freedom of your husband to achieve whatever they desire to achieve in their life. But once they get married, they used to put down all their, they used to sacrifice all their interests, they used to sacrifice everything for their husband, for the children. But uh, like my husband, he always give me the full support, and he always give me the freedom, the freedom to chase my dreams. So I really appreciate, and I really thanks my husband for giving me that opportunity. And I would like to say to all the men who are watching here, to
Yes, definitely.
please allow all the women, give the freedom to chase their own dreams. Don't lock them inside the house.
Yes,
So,
definitely. Definitely. I love that. And I think, before I uh, said it, we are already migrating to our Thagachari program. So your nomination for your husband is the gratefulness in the personal space. And you use the word permission, though I would like to refrain from using the word permission from husband to pursue our dream, because I believe that when we get married, it is a partnership, right? And like you
yeah,
said,
yeah,
husband and wife have to are partners, and you are truly partners if you support each other um,
yeah,
on your dreams and aspiration. So I love
yeah,
that your husband is so supportive of you, and I totally agree that many people do give up their dreams and aspiration because they are not getting the support, and they are obliged almost to just being looking after the household chores or children, and then the dreams and aspiration of the woman becomes nowhere. It disappears, right?
yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
yeah, thanks to your husband. Thanks to all the husband who has created that space of equal
Yeah,
partnership, stepping
yeah,
up, right? Because
yeah.
when you go out for work, I'm sure
Mm.
that he's stepping up, like in taking care of the children, in managing the chores of the house. So yeah, absolutely, I love that. So let me bring up the picture um, so that we will share his picture. and we were watching this album before.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this. I love this picture. I'm going to come back to this picture so that you can talk a little bit about this fee.
Uh,
Okay, so this
that's
is
my
your
husband.
husband.
Yeah, my loving
You
husband.
want, yeah, you want to add a little bit about your husband? What does he like, and how did you meet?
About how we met. Okay, we are from same village, and he proposed me when I was in class three. so,
That's
so
it.
we
I
are a
have
couple from.
I have heard about teenage love and college love, but this goes like way beyond. This is like primary primary school love.
Yeah, we have a long love story. Yeah, yeah. I should say that um, I married to the love of my life, and we are we are from same village. We are what to say? We we are from same village, from same school, and we have a same circle of friends. So we are together from our childhood, and we are loving each other from our childhood, and we are still together. I really thank God, and I really thank everyone for the support.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
I
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing about your, picking your husband to be your nomination for Thagachari in the personal space because it really highlights the importance of support in partners for women to
yeah,
pursue what they want,
yeah,
right? So, yeah, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
All right, so let's
yeah.
move on. Yes.
Mm, okay. I really thank my husband for giving me the freedom to chase my dreams. Yeah.
Yes, cool.
Mm.
All right, you want to move on to the level of Manipur and share about your nomination?
Uh, uh,
Yes, go ahead. I'll pull up the picture and you can speak about your nomination at the level of Manipur.
okay. I nominated for Mary Com. Mary Com is also a mother like me. So whenever I get down, whenever I'm down, and whenever I feel like oh it's impossible for me or I could not do it, when I start putting myself down, I think about Mary Com. I think about Mary Com, and she also a mom, and she's on the what to say champions, and she's already at a international level. So why not me in just this small that's what I used to challenge myself, and that's what Mary Com used to inspire in my personal life also, and in my um, profession also, I should say. And Mary Com is the brand ambassador of Tribes India, and we are skill traders also in panel with Tribes India for years now. We used to provide our products. We used to supply our products with Tribes India, and we are hoping to have outlets in Manipur soon, Tribes India outlets, so that we can directly supply our products to Manipur. Right now, we are supplying our products to Delhi or to Kolkata or to Guwahati, especially to the Guwahati. So in there, we do have a lot of problems in the transportation, but once we got the outlets or the showroom or the store in Manipur, it will be very easy for us to transport our products, or it will be very easy for us in many ways. So, with the help of her, I hope Manipur will get an office, Tribes India or Trifed office. That's what we are looking for. And not only inspiring in the field of sports, she inspired in many ways. So I really appreciate and I really thank Mariko. And
Beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your nomination to Maricom. And absolutely right, we need this strong local role model. Like you said, when you were in your
Mm,
lows, you remember how
mm.
Maricom has achieved, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
so I want to fill our community with role models, unknown role models like you. We
uh,
didn't know about
yeah,
you. Now everybody will hear your story, and I want somebody in a corner watching our show to be inspired by you. And when they are down, they remember, oh, La did her education. She taught, everybody to build up skilled traders, even though her parents or family members wanted her to pursue some other path. So this is the kind of story we need. So yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much for the nomination for
thank
Maricom,
you.
and I hope that you would get the office for your products, in Manipur itself, so that it is much much easier for the products to be dispersed.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
All right, now moving on to the global level, and I see that you have put Obama's picture.
Yeah,
So you want to talk a little bit about
he's
that?
very, uh, he is, he's such a great person. He is such a famous person, and I used to admire him. Like, though he is such a great person, though he is such a famous person, he still remained very simple and very humble. I nominate him for his simplicity. Uh, and I really admire, I really inspired by the way he support, he promote his wife, and I really admire and I really inspired by the way he promote her kids, and how he goes along with the family, and how he promote, how he let her children work in. Once I came across in an article that her his children, his no 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 his daughter, I forgot his name. His daughter worked in seafood, something like that. I came across, and I really appreciate that. Though they are that much high, though they are having that much high power, they still remain very simple, and they still remain very humble. So it's a great inspiration for me, and it's a great inspiration for everybody. And we should learn from him that no matter how high we are, no matter simple as him. That's what I want to say. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it
absolutely beautiful. Yes, and you see how, like, I love listening to nominations, because even though we have not met somebody, how their work, how their words can influence us, can impact us, can give us the strength. And, what you spoke about is his humility and humbleness, even when he has achieved so much. And that's what we all need to learn about, right? Because we see,
yeah,
like, I think in our own community, we have seen the culture of VIP culture of Achawasan.
that's right.
Um,
That's right.
I love that. I love that nomination. So I do see a lot of beautiful comments from our listeners, and I want to, share that with you. But before I do that, is there anything else I haven't asked but you want to talk about?
Uh, I think I have shared lot. uh, I, now I would like to praise you. I would like to give thanks to your team for giving such a great platform to share our ideas, to share. Yeah, so I really thank with the people, and to know who and who's and what everybody is doing in Manipur. Thank you so much for connecting one another, and also I would like to encourage your team to go ahead and do much, much better and go ahead and do lots. And yeah, I really appreciate your team.
Yeah, thank you so much. I grew up in Manipur and I left Manipur after my 10th grade. And I understand many of the things, of our surrounding, of the way we are brought up, which limits us to be high achievers. And I believe in spreading um, positivity, which would be a great inspiration and which would make other people to be high achievers. And I felt that our society was more focused into criticism.
That's
And
right.
I don't blame it as much because, we do have a lot of conflict. But at the same time,
Yeah,
I wanted to remind everyone that, there are a lot of beautiful things happening. And we
yeah,
need to, have this community of love and positivity, and that is going to bring peace in our community, and that is my true belief, right? So I have started
yeah.
working with people more closely, um, recently hosting workshop for high achievers, and it is amazing to hear some of the things some of my participants have shared, and even in my experience, how the criticism of our society, how the criticism of our elders, even with the good intent, right? They may think that it is good for you, it is a good intent from them, but it really hurts the confidence level of a youth. Some of the youth
Yeah,
are able to go through that criticism and perform, but some of the youth are lost in that criticism and they feel that really they are not, worthy, they are worthless, they are not
yeah, that's
smart.
right.
Um, so my mission is to, connect to young people, to connect to adults who are carrying such a big baggage and clear that belief that no, we have everything in us to
Mm,
pursue, to excel, and be the high achiever we are, right? And
yeah,
today I am so lucky when I come for the people of the Manipur show. I know at the high level what you do, but I really look forward to, hearing your story. And when I heard today your story, my God, I feel like, okay, this is like an accomplishment for my mission, right? To share your story. And I love that. So thank you so much.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would like to say lots of thank you.
All right.
And I hope you will explore more and more people like me who are at the corner
Yes,
and don't know where to go.
yes, I do want to. And, through this platform, as everybody knows, I am sitting on across, Manipur. I am in Maryland, in the eastern coast of United States. And truly, finding the voices is a community. We rely on you. We rely on our listeners to tell us that,
Yeah,
hey, he is doing great, she is doing great, why not have her or him in People of Manipur, because this is truly your show, right? Our show. So
mm,
get us, people whom you are inspired. If we have not covered, we want
mm,
to cover. This is a place where
mm,
we promote,
mm,
initiative, and we
mm.
promote stories like yours.
Okay, and I also really appreciate though you are not in Manipur, you have the big concern, such a great concern for people back at home, and though you are in other country, you still love people back at home and doing your people across the world from Manipur brothers and sisters, or Manipur, yeah, people from Manipur. I should say brothers and sisters from Manipur who whoever stay in other countries across the globe. They should. I would like to tell them also to love and support people in Manipur like you. You are doing a wonderful job, though you are in the other state in the USA. So I hope and I hope and looking forward more people to move forward like you and promote people back at home and support people back at home like me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is my absolute
Uh,
pleasure, and I love, I love um, all this inspirational story binding us together, because I truly believe that's how our community is going to rise up the conflict. Because if
yeah,
we keep on focusing on the conflict, yes, we have to remember everything, but we have to try different ways to fight it, right? Like you're fighting
that's right.
unemployment, like fight it
That's
in
right.
your way, right? And how you have impacted 150 people now. And I know that the next time you are in my show, you're going to tell me that, oh, I have this many people, right? So that's how, like, it's a ripple effect. And
Yeah.
yes, to all our national and international viewer, to people who are somehow connected to the people of Manipur, to Manipur, what are the different ways we can support, right? We can support in many different ways. When we buy gift, this is one thing, like, we all order gift for someone, and now that we have all these
Mm.
beautiful products, I think that is one true way to support, the people of Manipur. And that's how I'm trying to tie it down, and I'm sure that, a lot of people would be listening and supporting us. So let me
Yeah,
pick up
yeah, yeah.
our comments. Comment from Nancy McArdle Yambem. Thank you, Nancy, so much. Nancy is watching us from New York. Says wonderful, so needed in Manipur. The beautiful handicrafts in Manipur need to be supported and preserved, and the craftsmanship respected. Thank you. Yeah, and we saw that beautiful picture of that integrate work, and I love that. And I think many people, when they know where to order, uh, would be a um, great gift. And also for us, when we attend event, like if we wear those beautiful fee from Manipur, it would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Next comment we have from Uttam Chan Laishram. Much respect to our sister Paone Lah of Senapati District for coming out as an entrepreneur and helping others to be self-employed too. We have heard of substitute teacher, but it is amazing and funny to hear of substitute student. Best wishes to you in your endeavor. May God bless you.
Thank you.
Subha Hussain says, I never knew we have inequalities between boys and girls in Manipur. That is the thing I really want to show and acknowledge, right? Because sometimes we are so filled with pride that we say, no, it's not there in Manipur. It's only in some parts of India. But I want to tell you that no, it is there. And it is, we shouldn't be ashamed of speaking it up. It is what it is. We have to acknowledge that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ramesh Chan Laishram says, yours is the story needed to be told again and again. Very inspiring. Love you and your work, sister. Keep growing a business model that could be replicated elsewhere, I hope.
Thank you.
Very beautiful comment. Thank you to all our listeners for taking the time. Maibam Bhaneshwari Devi says, Dear Paune, you are incredible, and thanks for the shout out for married women. Yes, definitely. To all the married women out there, if you think that you are waiting for permission from your husband, it is not permission, it is partnership. So think about it. Think about, it's a partnership. When you got married, it's not about changing your life or changing your dream. So just wanted to
That's
throw
it.
that out.
That's right.
Ramesh Chan Laishram says again, thank you. The finding the voices for wonderful stories around us. Yeah, see, look at that. We have been so filled with all the conflict news, which of course the newspaper are doing great, but we need more content like this, right? Of how, even despite the conflict, how we can pursue what we want and achieve it. Sunil Singh returns, says, always bring inspiration to others. Thanks for the show. Finding the voices, expecting more and more such talk in the future. So thank you so much to everybody who is listening. Every Sunday, we will have somebody from people of Manipur talking about what they are doing, and let's get together, learn about who is who, and at some point, I want to compile everybody, write a book, and then share it with our youth. Right, when our youth looks for inspiration. When I went to some school, when I asked them, like, who are you inspired in Manipur? Many people didn't know about many people whom I know. And I was like, wow, our youth needs to hear this story. And I feel so happy today, Paone Lah, to hear your story. Thank you so much for being in our show. My wishes to you, to your team, lots of love to your team. I love the diversity you have created. And someday I hope that I will come to Senapati and meet you, your team, and visit the beautiful place. So
Thank
with
you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for the platform, and hope you will promote lot people more, and hope one day we will visit our village, the most beautiful village in Manipur.
All right. Thank you so much. So, with that, we will end today's show. Thank you to all our listeners. If you find the story inspiring, share it, because if you are inspired, social media is such a powerful space that when you share it, somebody in your space will be inspired, and that's how we promote each other. So thank you, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day, and we will meet again next week, same time, and discover and learn more about another person, people of Manipur. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.